submit myself as, one of the faces of boxing.
Ryan's speed and power will be the main difference there, and I think I do pick Ryan to win.
Ahead of his upcoming match against Rolly Romero, Ryan Garcia has ramped up his training regimen with intense focus and determination. He's honing his speed, power, and endurance through rigorous workouts, including heavy bag drills, relentless sparring sessions, and strength training. His conditioning routines push his physical limits, while mental preparation ensures he stays sharp and focused. With every session, Garcia edges closer to reaching his peak form, ready to deliver his best performance in the ring. Ryan Garcia's jab training with Eddie Rosso ahead of his fight against Rolly Romero highlights his exceptional speed and precision. Under Rosso's expert guidance, Garcia is refining his technique, delivering quick, sharp, and powerful jabs with flawless timing. His footwork and head movements seamlessly complement the rapid punches, demonstrating his focus and readiness for an explosive performance in the ring. Every detail of his training reflects his commitment to being in top form for the upcoming bout.
Right. Y voy. 1, 2. Esa manera. Combination. 3. Y voy. 3. Voy. 2. Push. Que le dé la vuelta, que lo pase. Turn. And turn.
You got the best left.
The best left in the world.
Garcia's training camp is carefully structured to sharpen his defensive skills and elevate his counterpunching prowess, all with the goal of securing a decisive victory against the formidable Rolly Romero. Under the watchful guidance of his father and head trainer, Henry Garcia, Ryan is putting in long hours to perfect his defensive techniques. These focused sessions are designed to help him anticipate and effectively neutralize Romero's aggressive attacks, ensuring he's fully prepared to dominate in the ring. Acknowledging his position as one of boxing's top draws, Ryan Garcia has taken on the fight against Rolly Romero as a chance to further solidify his legacy in the sport. He understands that the spotlight he enjoys is a rare privilege, and he's determined to make the most of this opportunity to strengthen his standing in the boxing world. Facing an opponent like Romero, who is known for his flashy trash talk and substantial fanbase, provides Garcia with the perfect stage to display his skills and expand his appeal to an even wider audience.
Like, I'm one of the few stars in boxing, so when I got offered that, I said, okay, I'm the man to do it. And I think after this performance, I'll submit myself as, one of the faces of boxing.
Renowned trainer Robert Garcia has highlighted the positive impact Rolly Romero brings to boxing, noting that his larger-than-life personality captivates audiences. Whether fans love him or loathe him, Romero's knack for grabbing attention guarantees high viewership, which is essential for the sport's energy and growth. His bold, outspoken demeanor and unpredictable fighting style add an extra layer of excitement to his matches, solidifying his status as a compelling and dynamic figure in the world of boxing.
Subdued, but Robert, again, asking for your trainer expertise, how do you see the fight?
Look, Rolly's is good for boxing, man. People love him. People want to see what he says. Sometimes he's just a weird boy. When he talks,
He brought a pickle. Did you see the pickle?
Sometimes he talks things that doesn't make sense, but people still laugh about it. You know, he laughs about it. People laugh about it. People just want to hear him, and people want to see him compete. I think it's an interesting fight. I think Ryan's speed and power will be the main difference there, and I think I do pick Ryan to win, but it's still interesting. You know, Rolly's always puts up good fights, always puts up good shows. So you know, it's a great fight to watch.
Renowned commentator Andrew Tate has praised Ryan Garcia's remarkable hand speed, emphasizing that it could be a game-changer in his upcoming fight against Rolly Romero. Tate argues that Garcia's lightning-fast reflexes not only amplify his offensive power but also strengthen his defensive skills, enabling him to dodge punches and deliver precise counters. This speed advantage is expected to be a pivotal factor in shaping the outcome of the match, giving Garcia a significant edge in the ring.
Andrew, real quick, so your prediction for Rolly versus Ryan, how do you see that fight going down?
Bro, I don't want to disrespect anyone. I want to wish everybody the absolute best. I hope everybody gets in there, has a great time, leaves happy, healthy, a little bit richer.
Right.
But Ryan's quick, man. I'll just tell you something. Like, I remember from my fight days, I'm a bit old now, but I'm scared of the guy whose hands you can't see. Those are the ones to be afraid of.
So. They're all good fighters, but Ryan's clearly your favorite.
They're all fantastic fighters. Ryan and I are good friends, you know, so we have a personal relationship there.
Yeah.
But I don't want to wish disrespect on anybody.
Right.
Or I don't want to jinx anybody. I just hope everybody has a great time. But I think when you can't see it coming, that's when it hurts.
You're going to be at the fight May 2nd?
I'm going to be at the fight May 2nd unless Ron DeSantis locks me up for fucking nothing.
Right.
But if not, then I'm going to be at the fight May 2nd. 100%. I'll be right there at the front.
The sparring sessions between Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero have sparked considerable interest, with reports emphasizing Garcia's standout skills and blistering speed during these exchanges. These past encounters have given both fighters a glimpse into each other's styles, which could shape their strategies for the upcoming bout. Observers have pointed out Garcia's knack for adapting and capitalizing on weaknesses, a quality that may give him a critical edge when they face off in the ring. As the fight approaches, Ryan Garcia is navigating a lawsuit filed by Fano, which accuses him of breaching a contract tied to a previously planned bout with Rukia Anpo. This legal battle has added an extra layer of complication to Garcia's preparations, forcing him to juggle the intense demands of training with the stress of the ongoing case. The resolution of this legal issue could significantly impact his focus and performance as he steps into the ring.
You heard about the latest drama surrounding Ryan Garcia? Apparently, he's facing another lawsuit.
I don't know what happened this time. He's been in the news a lot lately, and not always for the right reasons.
Well, Fanmio, the exhibition fight promoter, is suing him for breach of contract. They claim he backed out of a scheduled fight against Rukia Anpo.
That's not good. How is this going to affect his upcoming fight? Isn't he supposed to face Rolly Romero soon?
Yeah, he's set to fight Romero on May 2nd. His promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, will have to deal with this lawsuit while preparing for that bout. It's definitely adding some extra pressure to the situation.
Wow, talk about bad timing. I hope this doesn't derail Garcia's career. He's such a talented boxer, but these legal issues could really hurt his reputation and future opportunities.
Rolly Romero has dismissed Ryan Garcia's claims that their upcoming fight will be a straightforward victory, pointing out Garcia's lack of experience against elite-level opponents. Romero has also questioned Garcia's dedication to boxing, implying that his focus leans more toward modeling than the sport itself. This back and forth has injected a personal edge into their rivalry, heightening the tension and drama surrounding their highly anticipated clash.
You know, you're facing Ryan Garcia. You know, I heard you in an interview talk about I'm just going to punch him really hard in the face, and that's just how the fight's going to go. But you're not predicting a brawl, you're not predicting a chess match of sorts. You're just saying, I'm just going to hit him hard in the face. Can you try and break down a game plan for us of how that's going to work and how you plan on knocking him out?
By hitting him in the face really hard.
You can't give us no secrets at all?
I mean, that's the secret.
That's the secret?
Yeah.
Okay. When I was talking to Ryan last week, we talked about your sparring session all those years ago, and he was saying how he doesn't feel like you've evolved as a fighter over the last couple years, and he feels like you're going to be a very easy fight and to be easily knocked out. What is your response to that?
I don't feel he evolved as a fighter.
No?
He does the same shit. So, yeah. I mean, it's got him far, but it didn't work on me, so.
Based on what you've been seeing through his career the last couple years with Tank, Duarte, Haney, how did you come to that opinion?
Wait. Forget about that.
Mm-hmm.
Evolve as a fighter. I started boxing. When I sparred him, I was only boxing for 3 years. Or 4 years at the time.
You didn't have a really deep amateur background,
I started
right?
boxing at 17.
Okay. And Ryan was a national, a multinational
Yeah,
champ?
multinational. Started boxing 5 or something. Damn, it took him that long to evolve somewhat? I'm very impressed. He still hasn't been champion though.
Fair enough.
And the only times that he's ever had the opportunity to be champion was with Gervonta, but instead of trying to sacrifice the extra pound and trying to make 135, he decided not to. And then with Devin, who we clearly know he didn't even try to. He doesn't want to be and he wants to be a model.
Coach Kenny Ellis has suggested that the upcoming fight between Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia might pose fewer challenges for Garcia compared to his previous clash with Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Ellis believes that Garcia's experience against a relentless and aggressive opponent like Cruz has sharpened his skills and prepared him well for Romero's style. However, he cautions that Romero's punching power is a serious threat that Garcia must not overlook, emphasizing the need for caution and strategy in the ring.
Either one of Garcia. But I think Pitbull will give him more problems than Rolly, though.
So you believe that the Rolly Romero fight for Ryan Garcia would be an easier match?
Yeah, Rolly allergic to left hooks, man. In the gym, in the ring, so he's going to get hit with a left hook. We all know that from Ryan Garcia, so as soon as he lands a good left hook, it's over for Rolly.
Do you feel like they're picking on Rolly's vulnerability at this point in time of his career?
I think they know that it's just a matter of time before it's over with for him. So, give him a payday. He deserves it, He deserves it.
What you think about gearing up the promotion? Obviously, they had a sparring match that went viral. It seemed like Rolly had some good moments in that sparring clip. What do you think about the gear up? Press conference, just that fight selling itself.
It's good for promotion. That's where the fight gonna go too. I think the first couple rounds, he's gonna have some good moments. Over them 8-ounce gloves on, so they don't go but so far.
You favor Ryan Garcia. By how?
Boasting a professional record of 24 wins and 1 loss, with 20 of those victories coming by knockout, Ryan Garcia is set to make his highly anticipated return to the ring. His comeback follows a 1-year suspension for testing positive for a banned substance after his fight with Devin Haney in April 2024. The suspension, which ends on April 20, 2025, has only intensified Garcia's drive to redeem himself and re-establish his status among boxing's elite. This pivotal comeback fight could define the future direction of his career.
Star boxer Ryan Garcia has tested positive for a performance-enhancing substance both the day before and on the day of a surprising victory over Devin Haney last month. This news comes from a letter by the Voluntary Anti-Doping Association. The testing samples were collected prior to the fight, but the results only surfaced afterward.
The boxing world is buzzing with excitement as Devin Haney is set to square off against Teofimo Lopez, while Ryan Garcia gears up to battle Rolly Romero. These high-stakes matchups are setting the stage for potential future showdowns between the winners, promising electrifying fights that could redefine the sport's hierarchy. Fans and analysts are already speculating about the possible outcomes and how they might influence the broader landscape of boxing, adding to the anticipation surrounding these pivotal bouts.
See Devin Haney and Teofimo, and they're going to do a show in the middle of Times Square.
Yeah. Putting Ryan on there is kind of smart, you know, that's right there. But then it's a solid match. Listen, Rolly and Ryan's an interesting fight because Rolly's hit or miss, bro. Rolly sometimes looks like, where'd you find this guy off the corner? But sometimes he performs. There's a sparring session with Ryan and Rolly on YouTube where it looks like Rolly's doing pretty well in there. I'm curious about that fight. Rolly's back against the wall. He's got to perform. Everybody's curious about Ryan coming back. You got Devin Haney on the undercard against Ramirez. He's in court with Ryan. What happens if they cross paths at the weigh-in, even though they're not fighting each other? You know, like, solid.
Former world champion Zab Judah has described the Garcia-Romero fight as highly unpredictable, emphasizing the distinct strengths each fighter brings to the ring. Judah points to Romero's raw power and unorthodox style as major challenges, while also acknowledging Garcia's exceptional speed and technical precision as key advantages. This balanced view highlights the potential for surprising twists and turns, making the bout an intriguing and unpredictable showdown.
I think if you know, that's what makes the fight interesting. That's what I'm saying, basically. That's what makes it interesting, is that, wow, this guy is coming to the ring with one attribute of great skills. This guy's coming to the ring with another side of attribute of great skills. So I think it's going to be a great, exciting fight. Unexpected. We don't know who's going to win. It's no high end. So this makes great fights. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has their great expectations of what Ryan can do. We have great expectations of what Rolly could do. You know what I'm saying? Ryan probably has more higher expectations, but the style and the power of Rolly Romero, nobody can go to sleep. Think about it. The power and the style of Rolly Romero, there's nobody that can go to sleep on this. Nobody. There's no way. No way.
Who do you favor?
I'm still undecided right now. I'm gonna let this fight get a little closer. As they get closer, I'll be able to, you know, pencil in on who's doing what, you know, around the weigh-in time. Because you get to see pause, you need to see the body. You know what I'm saying? The body don't lie. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody that can put on the ass. There's nobody that, you know what I'm saying? Nobody that can put on six packs and ripped up and cut and chisel. You know what I'm saying? You can't put that on. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, what can I say? So once we get alert and check all that out, then we'll be able to see who, you know, how the weight is made. You know what I'm saying? The face expressions of making the weight. Was he depleted? Do he look like, you know, he's ready 1 foot in and 1 foot out? Or is he's still looking, you know, solid? So all of that plays a part in this fight.
Sean Garcia, Ryan's younger brother and a fellow boxer, has confidently forecasted a knockout win for Ryan in his fight against Romero. He attributes this prediction to Ryan's superior speed, power, and experience, which he believes will prove too much for Romero to handle. This unwavering familial support adds a heartfelt dimension to the bout, showcasing the strong bond and shared passion within the Garcia boxing family.
Hey, today I want to get with you and get your insight on the matchup between Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero. How do you see that fight? Well, if and when that fight go down, man, I really don't care about either of the two. You know, Rolly he too much for me, right? And Ryan has a lot of potential, but at the same time, you know, I just ain't feeling him too much. Yeah, so Ryan has all of the talent, right? Formal, boy can execute, he's not scared. You see what he did when he got in there with Tank, leading up to the knockout, right? Rolly has a big mouth and has the mentality to back it up. I honestly don't feel like that'll be enough. I think Ryan, especially the last fight with Tank, grew a lot since then. And I see him, if that fight ever takes place, taking Ryan easy.
The boxing community is split in its views on the Garcia-Romero matchup. Some analysts argue that Ryan Garcia's well-rounded skill set gives him the edge to secure a victory, while others believe Romero's raw power and aggressive style could tip the scales in his favor. This clash of opinions adds to the fight's intrigue, leaving fans and experts alike debating which strengths will ultimately dominate. Additionally, certain analysts note that both Garcia and Romero are at comparable stages in their careers, talented and full of potential but not yet solidified as elite fighters. This perspective frames their upcoming bout as a pivotal moment, offering either boxer the chance to make a definitive leap into the sport's upper echelons and cement their status among boxing's best.
Not a pretty win for Rolly Romero, but he did call out Ryan Garcia, which I think it's a fight that should happen. I think it's important for both these fighters to make that fight happen. Right now, both of them are kind of like trendy, hot names. And to be honest with you, we don't know if Ryan Garcia or Rolly Romero are really at that elite level to compete with someone like Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, Lomachenko, like those guys. I think those are top dogs in their divisions. And it's just like, if they're really not that good, people are going to start to discover that in, future fights. If they make this fight pretty soon, then you ideally knock off or you beat a top contender.
Despite their heated rivalry, Rolly Romero has acknowledged Ryan Garcia's victory over Devin Haney, calling it a notable accomplishment. This admission highlights a degree of mutual respect between the two fighters, even as they continue to exchange sharp words and build tension ahead of their own showdown.
Months from now, you got the fight we've been talking about for years. Ryan Garcia is finally here. Does it feel surreal?
It ain't real until it's in the ring. Who knows? He might have an anxiety attack. We don't know.
Well, the last time the schmo spoke with you, we're being respectful for his situation.
It seems like he's actually going through some real. He's trying to call for help and nobody's trying to help him. There's still a lot of respect there between both of us. He did something good for the sport of boxing.
Even Gervonta Tank Davis has acknowledged Romero's punching power, but he was quick to highlight that Garcia's left hook remains a formidable and dangerous weapon in the ring.
Ryan Garcia with his left hook or Rolly Romero. Gervonta Tank Davis fought both of them.
I ain't gonna lie, Rolly hit hard. People be sleeping on Rolly can hit, bro. Like, he can hit. Like, he's the only person I felt like when he swung, felt like bricks were going good. He can really put out the upset. I don't want to say that's crazy, but yeah, hopefully, for sure, somebody.
That wraps up today's video. Stay tuned for more updates until next time.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more exciting videos, make sure to hit the bell icon and stay updated. Subscribe to Boxing Hub now for all the latest in boxing.